Hi everyone.
Good morning.
Good afternoon. Good night, wherever you are.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Backstage Live. I'm Nick Dorian.
And I'm Sharon Lam.
And we hope you've been having a good 2 weeks, seeing shows and whatnot, as we hope you would do. So this week we are talking about a show called Heart's Desire. But before we go on to that, we'd like to talk a little bit about something that's happening in the next, the next month. Pretty much the entire month of May, from the 5th to the 27th of May, is the PJ Laugh Fest, which is happening at PJ
PJ Live
Arts. Yes, I knew LA stood for something. PJ Live Arts, but yes. There'll be a whole bunch of comedic things happening there. I mean, you've got people like Harith Iskandar, Douglas Lim, Kwa Jen Han, Poon Chi Ho. You've got this whole line of comedians that will be bringing laughter into your lives for an entire month. So if you head over to the website pjla.com.my, if I'm not mistaken, you can see all the details about the Laugh Fest there, and I'm guaranteed to tell you that you will have a rioting good time. Rioting good time. So yes. So back to a play called Heart's Desire. Yes, Heart's Desire is T4YP's first stage production for this season. T4YP is back again. They are in their 5th year this year. And what's T4YP all about, Sharon?
T4YP stands for Theatre for Young People, helmed by Christopher Ling, a resident director at KL Performing Arts Centre.
Yes.
Want to talk more about Heart's Desire?
And well, Heart's Desire is basically a play written by Carol Churchill. And this one is going to be fairly interesting because on top of Carol Churchill's script, there's also pieces written by the ensemble themselves as well as Alex Chua. So it's a little interesting twist on Carol Churchill's Heart's Desire. So if you want to know more and whatnot, why don't you take a look at the interview we managed to get for you guys.
Call me if you want me, baby. I live just around the corner from you.
I'm Hannah, I'm 17.
I'm Arif, I'm 19.
I'm Yi I'm 32.
Heart's Desire is a play written by British playwright Carol Churchill, and it's about a father waiting for the imminent arrival of his beloved son, who has been away in Australia for quite a few years now. Coupled with that is his wife, who's waiting alongside him, as well as their auntie. And the play charts their anxiety at anticipating the return of the son. So it's actually a very, very simple story.
I play Simon, Lewis, and the young man.
I play Maisie, the auntie.
I'm Brian, the father.
I'm Alice, Brian's wife, and Simon's and Louise's mom.
Are the characters anything like your own personalities?
Yes, definitely. Yes, she's in the bag.
Can you relate to your characters? Is there anything that you can relate to?
I can.
There's a lot of frustration in my character. There's a lot of tension, so I think everyone can relate to that.
Many years ago, I taught a course, an acting for beginners course, in the Actors Studio Academy when it was based in Dataran Merdeka, in Putra Plaza. And I think for the intermediate level of that class, I chose to do this particular play because I thought, it's challenging. It is a very short little piece, maybe about 40 to 45 minutes long, that sort of thing, and with interesting enough characters for young people to sort out. Of course, this presentation was actually 10 years ago, and I remember for our one and only graduation performance of that production, it didn't go all that well. because of the challenges of the way the play is written. All these things will make sense to you when you come and actually watch the performances from the 4th to the 6th of May.
How has your experience with T4YP been so far? Imagine Chris isn't here. How has your experience with T4YP been so far?
Honestly, it's fun.
I wish because Chris is like director.
So why should people come and watch the show?
Because we're in here.
Well, first of all, for anybody who's familiar with a regular T4YP season, the very first show is usually happens 1 month after the start of our time together as an ensemble. In that first month, they've undergone very intensive ensemble training. Also, what happens is the actors, this is the very first piece that they're doing in front of the public. For most of them as members of the ensemble. It's also an opportunity to see them as ensemble members performing for the first time together, and also for us to introduce the entire season. And this year is a very special year for us because it is our 5th anniversary season. The structure of the season is also different, plus the fact that this year I'm very proud to say that we have T4YP alumnus who will be coming in directing shows, different things. So for once, I'm not doing every single show that is on the plate alongside 1 to 1 people, but this time we have the collaborative works of at least 4 to 5 people contributing to the season. It's actually a very exciting time ahead of us, and we also go to Penang in September.
So now that
Alright, now we're back.
Yes. So now that you know, yeah, I can't either. There's no power in this. See, I'm just like.
And there's too much power in it.
But yes, since you know what's Heart's Desire about, make sure you go and catch T4YP's first production of this year from the 4th until the 6th of May over at Indie Cine in KLPAC. And if you want to see any other shows, why don't you take a look at what's happening in the next 2 weeks. There you have it. That's the bunch of shows that you'll be seeing. You look so old, Sharon.
You look so funny.
Yeah. But yes, those are the shows that you can go and catch in the next 2 weeks. So make sure you do something, support the local arts, and have a little bit of fun. And also don't forget the PJ Love Fest from the 5th until the 27th of May, where you have a rioting good time. So yes, until next time, I'm Nick Dorian.
And I'm Sharon Lam.
And this has been the Backstage Live. Can I get my glasses back now? Yeah, you can have this.